Well, we had lots of lightning and thunder this morning, waking a bunch of people up, but we need the rain, that's for sure. And some areas got quite a bit. We'll show you that in a moment. But first, let's look outside and show you what's going on in Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Not a whole lot, just lots of sunshine, blue skies, a few clouds off in the distance as those thunderstorms start to move away from our area. In Pittsburgh right now, it's 78 degrees with an east-northeast wind at 7, dew point at 59, the humidity is 52%, and the pressure is at 30.07 inches of mercury, and the visibility is up to 10 miles. Radar right now is all clear. We might have a sprinkle or two over near Greenfield, but that has now started to dissipate just a little bit. But in its wake of the storms, look at this. This is radar estimate, though. I think it might be overdoing it a little bit. But we did have a stretch of about 1 inch of rain or more from Fredonia to Parsons to Columbus, right through the southwest part of the metro area, down into Neosho, into the Pineville area, all the way down into eastern Benton County. So some folks this morning got quite a bit of rain. And of course, southeastern Kansas is where the drought is the worst, and they certainly were appreciative of that. Right now we're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s. 80 in Stockton, also in Nevada, 79 in Iola, as well as Fort Scott. A little bit warmer out to the west, where it's 82 in Sedan and 83 right now over there for our friends in Nowata. Dew points, they're still very comfortable in the 50s up to the north, and then you get into the 60s and upper 60s down to the south. And so on our dew point tracker, we're starting to feel not bad, but getting a little bit sticky out there, especially down in the Oklahoma side, but still refreshing for our friends up to the north. And as we go through the weekend, we're going to have drier air move in with dew points in the 40s and 50s. And then on Monday, the 60s come back ahead of the next storm system, giving us another chance of rain. But no rain to be found for the next 36 hours. Very, very small chances, almost close to zero across the area. Now, it's all because we have this system over us this morning. That's now moving away. But then this ridge of high pressure is going to be building back into our area on Saturday and Sunday. But then on Sunday night into Monday, here comes another wave dropping down from the north, and that's when our rain chances are going to start to increase once again. And then the good news is behind this system, there's some colder air from Canada that's going to move down from the north, and that means fall-like weather in our forecast. But first we have to get through one more storm system, and that storm system could dump around half an inch of rainfall in some isolated areas, maybe close to an inch in even more isolated areas, but we definitely need the rainfall, so I don't think anyone's going to complain about that, especially if it falls past the weekend on to Monday. This afternoon, temperatures are going to be warming into the 80s and lower 90s, especially out towards the west. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a perfect day, Chamber of Commerce day, really, with temperatures in the 50s up to the north, 60s down to the south. And then by afternoon, just a few passing clouds with highs in the mid to upper 80s, maybe a 90-degree reading or two out towards the west. Then as we go into Sunday morning, partly cloudy skies, maybe an isolated shower with lows in the 50s and 60s. And then Sunday afternoon, looking pretty good with partly cloudy skies with highs in the 80s. But then here comes the next storm system in from the north and west. And by Monday morning, we'll see some scattered showers around with highs or actually lows in the 60s. And then highs on Monday afternoon only make it into the 70s with a 30% chance of scattered showers and storms. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Are you kidding me? And that continues right on through the rest of the forecast. Next weekend, maybe another shower on Saturday or Sunday evening, I should say.
Are you kidding me, Sam?
Yeah. No, I'm not.
That's the real truth right there.
That's the real deal.
All right. Well, stick around.